Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back once again to The Last Door, Collector's Edition, Season 1. I am Bloodied, as always. So previously we did Episode 3 where we wandered about in the fog a lot and ended up at amateur dramatics recitation of The King in Yellow, apparently. So anyway, we are here once for Episode 4 of 4, Ancient Shadows. So let's round this off. Previously on The Last Door. After escaping from his burial, Devitt finds himself in a cellar in London's darkest slum, the Old Nickel Rookery. In his pocket he has a ticket for a show called The Four Witnesses. Devitt walks the busy streets, following a strange man who seems to guide him. He learns the legend of Simurg, the king of birds. Following his trail through a dreamlike land of fog, Devitt finally meets Alexandra, a member of the secret group Devitt and his friends had at school. Alexandra welcomes Devitt and speaks of an entity called the Bird that has calmed them ever since the experiment they conducted back then. No. There is no turning back. I have made my mind. I'm ready. But do it. Do it! Okay. Also, what is there playing Warhammer 40k Dawn of War? One of them. Which I love it there. I don't know how to switch these alerts off. I might want to do that. Okay, well, I'll send this right over. The music in this is really good. I'm not fully sold on the hyper-pixelated style, but I really do like the music and the audio design in general of this game. Can you see all the stars twinkling in the black outer abyss? All the constellations traced by human eyes in long distant eras? Look now to the forest in the valley, to the old tower, from the last tree in the distance to the stars in the sky, and even the stones beneath our feet are just silhouettes that hide the truth from our poor senses. Ancient shadows that hang over the veil that hides the world, as if it were the curtain of a theatre. The veil separates the truth from the lie. The veil is a place, Devitt, a place of mists. Baldwin's great abilities brought you here, but his influence will soon fade away. The mask of lies will descend over your eyes once again. You must find the door, as I did. The door that gives passage through the veil. Open it, and we will walk together beyond the mist. I suppose you're wondering why I called you so urgently. I cannot deny it, your letter was truly mysterious. The travelling doctor to Scotland. You heard of the massacre of St. Gall? Yes, the tragic event is being continued to bring speculation and grim rumour in every newspaper in England. For weeks now, pamphlets claim all kinds of macabre things took place, but I don't understand. How is all this connected with my patient? He was there. I'm afraid he is one of the victims. Dear God! Telling me my patient has been murdered? Murdered? Thankfully, no. Please excuse me for alarming you. I'm going to give this impression. Herr Devitt was attacked, but survived. What happened to him then? It seems the criminal was caught by Herr Devitt in the midst of the act. Then he tried to do the same thing to Devitt that he had done to the others. Fortunately, nuns arrived at time to unearth him from the coffin. Herr Devitt was hospitalized. The nurses reported he remained unconscious for an entire day. What was Devitt doing there? Many years ago, the St. Gall Hospital was a boarding school. It appears that both your patient and Mr. Beechworth spent a part of their youth together there. We can assume that Herr Devitt was investigating something. He believed he had found a clue related to his friend's death. What's these awful deaths? No one knows for sure. The victims were inflicted with terrible wounds, with an unexpected utmost terror on their faces. I suspect you did not find Mr. Devitt in the hospital. Indeed, he was already gone by the time I arrived. I have not been able to return his whereabouts since. I see. What conclusions do you draw from all these circumstances? I have some theories. I prefer not to reveal them until events have unfolded. In all of them, there is a fundamental element whose role is not yet revealed. And what leads you to this conclusion? It is something that the Holy Sisters found beside her Devitt within the coffin. An empty hypodermic needle with traces of an unknown substance. Really regretting the Radio Wolf Castle voice I'd chosen for this dude. To episode 4. Ancient Shadows. I'm sure this is the place. Alexandra's house must be just ahead. There's a large iron bar latching the door, so remove it, dear Liza. It's odd the door was latched from the outside. I was going to go in this place. No, it's dark as fuck and I can't see shit. This is a genius plan. Let's just leave. And come back when we have a lantern or something. It's latched. I can't open it from this side. No one is answering. Perhaps I should go inside anyway. Well, there's still the household and a little friend come to visit. A strange woman stares down at me, glaring with silent reproach at my intrusion. Footsteps. There must be someone upstairs. What's after grandfather's log? Seems out of order. One of the hands is missing. Okay. Could be Pevensey Castle, but from this painting, the garrison is not in ruins. A couple of old teacups sit on the table. One is full and still warm. An oil lamp. Yoink. Just some old bottles. Pantry with spices and ingredients. It's a diary. This is the last thing written. The last page has been ripped off. October 12th, 1887. It's been a while since I can't devote any time to this diary for reasons beyond my control. An event most tragic has taken place in this house. Mr. Dupree has fallen ill, immersed in an everlasting stupor from which it seems he shall not return any time soon. Since the accident, I patiently take care of him. The doctor's treatment doesn't seem to do any good. I feed him like a child and make sure all the stops in the house are turned towards the wall. What else can I do? October 13th, 1887. The clockmaker has left. He has done such a good job. In the end, Mr. Dupree is not going to be able to ascertain in the clocks that he has so insistently requested. In his state, time will not be a problem anymore. These terrible drugs of his household. What happened to them? Ooh, do the latch for this later. The cylinder is locked. I need a key to open it. An ancient stone well, a rope hanging inside, disappearing into the darkness below. The rope is broken. I'll keep this end. Yoink. looks like someone was buried here. I can't dig with my bare hands. Oh, you can dig with your bare, who is called hands. Okay, yeah, we're going to back this side. So we've got a lamp now, so we can have a look in here. The pane has been broken from the inside. Yeah, okay. Statue of an angel with its wings spread. Its head is missing. A statue of an angel covered in mould is glancing at me with a sad gesture. Vitriol oil. I must be careful, it's a powerful acid. Okay, so we got some acid and some rope. Let's go upstairs and see what we can find there. The silhouette of a man is a strong man, Mr. Alexandra. The silhouette of a woman. Alexandra. Alexandra, it's me, Devitt. I'm sorry if I startled you. You told me you'd come here, and I came as soon as I could. Can you tell me what's happening here? He gives no answer, persistently stares at something nearby. He appears to be in some kind of hypnotic trance. Right? I sit in a wheelchair. You heard, maybe? Can you stand? He says blankly at some distant point, as if he had not heard my question at all. I don't say, I sworn I heard footsteps. Were they yours? Or is there someone else in this house? For a moment I flash of hope he was looking at me, but he is unresponsive. Alexandra, please, say something. I don't know what to do. So, seems like me all the time in this game. I don't understand. Just what happened to him? I had a guess he's stuck in the dreamlands. Beyond the veil. There's a scribbled annotation on this piece of paper. The veil is something we sense in our innermost being incessantly. In vain do we waste our lives craving to tear through it. It is the Halithal, behind which the great wings beat. Inside its ancient mists inhabit the shadows of those who left. Figure of an angel facing the wall. A fine painting of local Roman structures is somehow seem more ancient in this depiction. Creating an old man, maybe a ship captain. He looks like he's trying to guard this chest with his stern glare. A huge chest made of oak wood. There's a large iron hook inside. I'll take this hook. There's a fragment of a diary under the hook. August 5th, 1887. I can't work in the basement anymore. These wretched sculptures. I feel them stalking me in the darkness. No, it's not possible, but I can hear the crunches, the flapping wings, stone growing on stone, the frozen paroxysms. With what diabolical art were these gestures conceived? An ancient, eternal movement, attention, an impossible struggle to get back the life they never had. I place them outdoors, in the greenhouse, and the mould devour them, the wasps make nests of their hollow hearts. Great, so there's fucking weeping angels in the cellar. Brilliant. A camera tripod. Pictures hang from a cord. It looks as if they're improperly developed. You can hardly distinguish anything. This is a red glass cover used to mask the lamp, which completely shatters on the floor. A lamp hangs from the ceiling. Its bulbs cast an intense white light. Maybe a couple wearing rat masks at a festival. Like plague doctors, Marty Scurll being a villain again. An instrument whose workings are beyond my knowledge. It's a big book of home chemistry recipes. A few pages have been bookmarked and some articles are underlined. 3149. Collodion for photography. Collodion is the vehicle by which the photographic chemicals are united upon the surface of the glass and the sensitive coating produced. Many formulae are published for this article, to which value is attached, some supposing that its peculiar composition belong to the principal causes of failure or success. This is every unit agreed. True. 3151. to develop a positive image. This is done by pouring upon the plate about 1 ounce of the vitriol spirit solution and only then adding 5 or 6 drops of the cyanide acid. Then the plate must be thoroughly washed in water to remove any excess of the chemicals. 3150. Causes of failure. They would almost require a chapter by themselves. Long experience convinces us that 9 out of every 10 failures occur from a want of care, the presence of dirt, negligence. One cannot be over nice, careful, or cleanly. The best results always reward the most painstaking. If a mistake is made in the order specified in the formula, quickly flow clean over the water of the plate and start again. Right, okay, we've got vitriol. So, is that cyanide? Jumping the substance, the label reads cyanide. Right, so I can take a photo of something. And I've got the stuff to do that with, but I don't have a camera, so it's not relevant just yet. So this is something we do when we find some camera plates, I would assume. A bust with his face turned around. A large envelope of black felt covered in dust and ashes is labelled as warning, do not open it under white light. Okay, so that's a photographic plate. Okay. Beautiful angel with a gentle face. It's a letter. Dear Alexandra, I have excellent news. A contact from the university has given me access to the 12th century alchemical tomb containing an amazing formulary. There is no doubt that, sometimes, mere contemplation takes the mind to places that otherwise it never would have visited. Leafing through the grimoire and marvelling at the exquisite illumination of its pages, I have been struck by a sudden epiphany, a radical but elegant method that I decided to try. Forgive me for not providing information about the method itself. As soon as I get definite results, I will write you immediately. I really fortunate to be smiled upon us this day. Vidnet Niquisiat. June 8th, 1887. Seems to be an invoice. This document serves as a record of payment made corresponding to the following work. The cuckoo clock mechanism is modified to clip the strokes exclusively at 6:15 in the afternoon. In addition, a special device and switch has been added to synchronize all clocks in the house. The design restraining comic books is sometimes include the movements of shadows, preserving the mind, and lessons beyond nature. Okay, so I need to do something with the clock. Which one is finding this? The small hand of the clock. Oh, look at it. Because they're just getting called bees. The bird. And randomly the clock is sideways round. Okay. Face the clock has been turned. Yeah, that's. Can I unturn it, please? Okay. And yes, I was craning my head to the side. Okay, so all clocks have been synchronized. The table was nothing but a box with the description: Laudanum. To be taken care of anxiety. It is empty. Right. Okay, so I need to do something. Okay. Fine, no theory what I should be doing. It's not entirely sure how to do it. Okay, that's a pattern tray, that's a diamond. Okay, I can find the hook of the rope, there's something in the well, maybe? In the mud and dirt in the bucket is a small bird of brass. But I'm taking to make some noise as if there's something inside. Okay, so I need to get this open somehow. In case it could damage what is inside. Okay, that's actually a fair point. Right, okay, so... So we need to find something small to open this. This first. Bird fits perfectly. Yes. What's going on? Do nothing with this. Can I always change them? Right. Okay. So back to trying to find something. Okay. I think I'm pretty close to your it's under a white light. Put the fucking lamp down then, you tit. This will work. Something involving that log. Where's the greenhouse again? Okay, so there's nothing here. Okay. Okay, I can go back this way. Okay, so we can go back this way for some reason. Ah, there's a dead deer. Corpse of a deer. It's been torn open. It looks recently red. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Let's do some blood. No, the bard is ghostly covered in blood. Right. That makes sense. Blood as a photographic filter. Sure, why not? Then you remove this glass plate. One side covered in opaque substance. I placed it in the basin. Let's see the plate. Doesn't appear to have caused a reaction. Let's just run this through again. Right, vitriol, then 5 or 6 drops of cyanide acid. Right. Okay, so 1 ounce vitriol. Yours, a strong acidic reaction. 5 or 6 drops of the cyanide. Right. All it means is to rinse the plate. Ta-da. Image is appearing on the plate. It's a picture of Anthony and Alexander. If anyone here is epileptic, I am so fucking sorry. The light bulb has exploded. Right. Okay, let's try this photo on him, see if that does anything. Alexandra, do you recognise this photograph? Take a look. It's one Arnold and Anthony, and someone else blurred in the background. Who's the third figure? Does he mean something to you? Oh, drop something. Bird waits. A piece of clockwork. A hand. Take the bloody thing. Okay, right, so we got the thing. So, please, I need to set the time for a timer, which is 6:15. Go backwards. Yes, I think that's right. 6. No, that did not happen. Oh, right. It's been turned this side, so I have to get it. So that actually be right. Okay, I gotcha. That was sneaky. I admire the sneakiness. Right. Okay. So what I actually have to do is get that to there. Okay. It's a bit long-winded, but okay. There we go. The sound came from upstairs. The bird's burst out at the stroke. Now its beak is open. There's a key inside the bird. That hopefully should be the cellar key. Fucking birds! All the dust covered the portrait, making the subject unrecognisable. A dusty carpet of Asian origin. This piece of fine furniture has several drawers. There remains a Roman mosaic behind this wall. I can't distinguish anything clearly. An open statue of poor condition. Written in a language unknown to me. There's a small annotation written in English on one of the margins. This and no other is the function of the serum manufactured at the boarding school when we were young. It is something we didn't understand at the time. To accompany the mind to the proscenium of the big theatre, and there help us to look beyond the curtain that separates the world of men from the land of truth. To look, I say, if anything, to apprehend an image of what lives there. Just that. Will the hoopee allow us to raise the curtain long enough to walk off the stage and go beyond? A few occasional leftovers and dirt. Animals have been captive here. New jars full of murky objects suspended in formaldehyde. Jars and test tubes. Everything is soaked in chemical residues and the air is filled with the smell of vinegar. A bunch of dust-covered beakers with repulsive liquids. A few of them have developed fungi inside. Needles, bottles, and lab equipment. Okay. So that's... Aha! So I need to be able to... Okay, so I need to move this. How do I move this? I think I may have accidentally jumped ahead in the puzzle making. Talk to him. Now he's under it, now he's actually vaguely conscious. Let's go have a chat then. So, seizure. He's trembling out of pure horror. Need Lord left. The bottle is empty. Shit. It's definitely broken. Right, okay, so it's an awkward point, but I know what I have to do. I just don't know how the fuck I'm supposed to do it. Let's do another check. Maybe I'm just not being thorough enough. Oh! Ha-ha-ha! Inside of these is a guard and a shovel. Okay, hold on. How the fuck did you fit a shovel inside a chest of drawers? Big ass chest of drawers or a small ass shovel? Careful in necrophilia. Oh, it's one of those tiny little hand shovels. Hooray! Diagnosed, almost shattered. Fucking Baldwin. Ah! Remains of a humanoid body with a intestinal life-stick. Maybe a small ape? It has a collar with some engraved words on it. Old Mike. So the corpse, there is a paper leaf. Dear Alexander, unfortunately your methods are definitely stronger than mine. How did you manage to get results with such a hilaricity? On another note, my epiphany with the treatise of alchemy was not accidental. When examining the text closer, I have come to the conclusion that for a time, Raimundus Lully sought the same thing that we did. In his account, he describes a formula that he calls hoopy. Yes, like the legendary bird. It closely resembles the serum with which we have worked so far, except for minor differences. It's a pity what you've done about old Mike. I hope he gets better soon. Vedec Nequiciat, July 2nd, 1887. The skeleton of the canvas held a creature hunching a rolled-up canvas. It's a map of the stars. Right. Okay, then. Oh god, that sounds like Alexandria. Alexandra! Jump scare. Some diary pages on the wheelchair. The paper is ripped apart as if someone stripped it off a book hastily. October 31st, 1891. I'm writing this in the light of my desk lamp, hoping to be able to remember it all when the birds finally sing and the sun's blessing dispels the dark shadows of the mind. During the whole afternoon, a strong wind hit the valley, so strong that it has cracked the larger branch of an old oak in the garden. I find it hard to get to sleep during these nights, so I read a lot while accompanying the professor. I don't really know when exactly I fell asleep. I was awakened by the chill of the night, which was seeping through the open window. I looked outside and I saw him. The professor was miraculously awake. It was my joy to see him standing in the balcony, watching the valley with a serene expression, enjoying the fresh and calm air right after the storm. Lovely. I felt that a blessing had fallen upon this house, and for a moment I felt immensely happy. I stared at him for a while without saying anything, being afraid of dispelling a vision I hadn't believed possible for a long time. In the midst of my silence, I heard a sound that froze me in my seat and snatched all my calmness with such a terrible chill that I will never forget. A loud sound beside me, no pitched as the drag of a slab. I sat up and heard his snore. He was pleasantly sleeping in his bed. I've already made a decision. I'll leave this house. A statue. It's holding something. It's a lens, mounted in a metal ring. Okay. Some strange symbols marked on the surface. Right. Okay. So, what is effectively a telescope lens. Right, so it's got to be something we can do with these. Let's try it here. Yeah, okay, didn't do a proper check of the rest of the cellar. Maybe there's something there. Okay then, what was that? Okay, so I basically have to stumble around until I hit upon some random event. Okay. That's not ideal. Honestly, although the environments are very big, so I shouldn't really complain too much. Aha! Now it's open, I can go through here. Ooh, and a telescope. Okay. Crystal fits perfectly into the telescope. Ooh. Some navigation map. Some constellations are marked. Deneb, Vega, Altair, and Summer Triangle. Okay. I just need to do the mods to this. Okay, which is bing. 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 No, that's not the triangle I was looking for. Okay, let's definitely that one. That. Okay, I'm going to have to jump back out of this screen, click to this again. So it's like the middle of 3 at the bottom. Okay, that's definitely that. That's definitely that. 3 close together like they should be, unless this has changed. Okay. What the hell? I mean, I don't. It's just sort of. Okay. So not. Okay. Ah, there we go. Sure I clicked that one before. Well, anyway. Correct. This is the summer triangle. Okay. 1 second. Your desk. Beautifully carved. Reflected a personal knob or lock. Just some strange symbols. Okay, so this would be. Pull through equals wonky U triple H symbol. Okay, so line through equals wonky. No, I had wonky U. Wonky U. Triple H symbol. It's all about the game and how you play it. So. There we go. A small cabinet with 2 slots for syringes. Only one of them remains. The voice again comes from the bottom of the pit. Let's go down to where the creepy voice is. That's a good plan. Alexandra! Alexandra! Variety of surgical instruments and some jars with chemicals in them. There's a chair in the middle of the room. This is what you asked me to search for, is it not, Alexandra? Am I right? The last door. Zathal. The last door. We can cross together. What should I do? I am waiting for you. Here, in the mist. It's nearby. I can hear it. What's nearby? What do you hear? I hear the beating of its wings. It knows we are afraid. I am ready. Sit down. Devitt. It's really a good idea, Devitt. Devitt? You're an idiot, Devitt. I'm just throwing that out there. Do you think we'll find any clue here about Devitt's whereabouts? Police have taken almost everything, but we have no other leads to pursue. Hopefully they have overlooked something. About this room. Yes, sealed letter between this table and the wall. Okay, Beechworth never sent it. I think it's best that you read it. Dearest Alexandra, please, you must reflect on this. We do not yet know what we are dealing with. If you were to open the door, it may stay that way. An open way for whatever lives on the other side. Vide ni quisiat. The last door. So, but, okay. Okay, we're still going. What? I'm very confused. The adventure continues in Season 2. Right, okay. Ooh, extras. Okay, we've got some extras here. Nice. The log. Here I have police and medical report. The latter is still blank. According to police, the deceased's name was Father Ernest Glynn. The man immolated himself. Oh, the water pressure valve. Oh, built of actual human bones. Let's see if the police report is right. Good lord, what a mess. Not sure I can get it all. The scene is all scorched. Oh, it's probably shock caused by the sudden burns. A hard way of passing. Who need a man of God to commit such an act? All it means is to file a medical report so he can receive the proper treatment the fine gentleman deserves. You hear? I should file a medical report. The case that passes me. What to commit suicide? Why did he do it in such a painful manner? Is he drugged or intoxicated? I should check his stomach for signs of poison. Alright, simple as finding the outside. I should go down and check its contents. What's this? Something strange in here. Looks like a piece of paper. It's a note. It's clear. Jeremiah Devitt. 4 names. One of them crossed out. I should inform the inspector immediately. That's Glynn, Jeremiah Devitt, Alexander D, Hugo Ashdown. Okay. Death sentence. Francis Baldwin. After being certified of your guilt by a peer jury, we find you guilty of the wicked and violent murders of 14 innocent and sick people. Because of this sentence, I am hereby authorized to execute you at this very moment by hanging to death in the sight of God. Would you like to make a final statement before we proceed? Why would you say that I am mad? You should have seen how mercifully I proceeded. With what love! I saved them. I released them. Now they're in a better place. You still believe I am mad? Yes. Yes, Baldwin, you're fucking mental. On the bright side, you're dead now. So you won't be going around having musical adventures with any more with any more corpses, so yay! Wanderer in the fog. She is the only survivor. What happened to the others? They're all dead. I'd like to talk to her. Oh wait, it's Radio Wolf Castle. I'd like to talk to her. Why is my colour different? Good afternoon. My name is Johan Kaufman. I'm a doctor. Would you mind if I ask you some few questions? Please be careful what you ask. This part of the state is delicate. I'm Beverly finally able to talk, sister. Thank you for your consideration. Now, Doctor, I understand you want me to repeat my story? I would be thankful to hear it indeed. I'll stay outside if you need me. I am a sane woman, Doctor, in complete control of my mind and reason. Do not dare to question it. I certainly wouldn't. Then I will commence. I woke up in the dark. The room was small, so narrow that I could touch the wooden walls just by raising my elbows. Did you recognize the place? I couldn't tell at first. For a moment, a most dreadful thought crossed my mind. What if I had been buried alive? When I got out, I found myself in my parents' house. I hadn't been there since they sent me to school. Did you see anyone there? Your parents? Maybe someone you know? No, they were not in the house, nor was any servant I'd known in the years of my childhood. I was alone. I could feel the humid air on my skin and could smell the scent of a long time abandoned. I walked the rooms, unsettled by the silence. The place had a bleak feel of a ruin. I saw someone. In the opposite end of the corridor, an old woman stared at me. Did you try and talk to her? I tried to, but she didn't answer, and she walked away when I tried to get closer. I followed her out through a back alley and into the streets. I got lost in the burg of Aberdeen. The streets were deserted and a thick fog covered everything. I thought I'd seen the old woman through the fog once or twice, but they could have been just shadows. So the city was empty? No, not completely. I met some people, vagabonds. One of them was a priest. I remember a novelist, and a boy too. The priest, where did you meet him? I met him in a stable. Good Lord, he said mass there among the beasts. Can you imagine the profanity? Tell me about the novelist. But had never written a word. She created it in her mind, you know. She would tell the story sentence by sentence with perfect precision. I would even hear a piece of her last work. Do you remember anything about the novelist's work? Yes, the piece she told me was something like, the shadows of the past soon melted within the land that loves silence. Through the fog they walk, found themselves lost. Hoping for a sign from their gods, they set camp upon a beach, where 30 birds awaited to meet their ground. So what about the boy? What about him? I came across an abandoned carriage. The horse was long gone, its bones still harnessed to the cart. There was a young man petting the carcass of the animal. Could you talk to this young man? He was deaf, but I think he could read my lips. When he spoke, he did with a clear accent. He said he could only listen to the songs of the departed. What happened then? As I walked, the fog got denser. I could barely see anything around. I finally met the old woman. She didn't say a thing, but gave me a cardboard card. Then she left. She gave you a playing card? It was one of those used to tell fortune. There's a drawing on it of a veiled person holding a lamp. Then the mist seemed to clear out and I could finally see. What could you see? Barren land, bathed by roaring waves. There were thousands of birds. And then I realized there was something else. What was it? It was there. It looked at me. The burning dark inside. The shaking. The scream. That vision. I cannot understand. What is it, Doctor? Have I finally lost my strength of mind? I believe you. I'm sure that what you lived was real. But I'm afraid that I currently lack any proof that can confirm your account. I'm sorry. I could leave. Thank you for your time. Wait, Doctor, I have something else to say. When I first woke up here, there was something beside me. Would this be enough proof? It looks like a tarot card. Beechworth's Wake. He does not look dead, but just asleep. I barely knew him, busy as he was travelling the world. What would be of man with no aspiration for the other side to inspire or lead him? I knew it would come to this. Your father was a terrible mess of a man. I'm really grateful that he brought you to our home. Soon enough, not long after you were born, I held no doubt you would learn from his bad example and grow up to be a righteous gentleman. What could there be greater than the efforts of mortals to rise above their miserable condition? We will speak later, young man. We're busy. So sad. He was mysterious to me. You know, your father was a complicated man. He had a strong character and stubborn as a mule, but he had a determination. He had a mission in this world, although I'm not sure he knew exactly what it was. That which avoids description, the unknown, provides men with a reason to exist. This is an obscure domain, its secrets taken by man from the silence of nature and death. You are the young Beechworth, is that right? Your father left you everything, Anthony. The house, his accounts, and all his belongings, for you to receive when you come of age. He was very specific in his testament, though, that you receive this promptly, his personal book log. These are the memoirs of my life, my research, and knowledge of the other side. Use them wisely, my son. Okay, so... Achievements. So we got a few of the achievements. Let's go. Oh, you just scroll. Okay, so I did miss out. Okay, so I missed some letters and diaries and notes. Did not steal all secrets. I could have actually killed the bird first before leaving it. Don't leave me hanging. Seriously, fucking crap. Actually, you can cover all 5 tarot. I don't know how to read tarot. I had my tarot read a couple of times, but I don't actually remember the order you're supposed to do it in. Vote? Yeah, nope. Angels protect this house. Fail to escape your destiny. Okay, now I'm curious. Could the angels have actually killed me off? Weird. Okay, well, so that was The Last Door Collector's Edition Season 1. As I said, there is Season 2. It has been published. I do own it. So at some point I will be playing that. Seemingly there was a little bit limp, but I am interested to see where it goes. Hopefully you're interested too. And when we do get to that, you'll join us, or whatever else ends up happening next. Either way, if you enjoyed what you saw today, then please do like, subscribe, click that little notification button to let you know when we'll be doing some more stuff. You can find us on the cultoftunedice.net. You can send us emails at cultoftunedice@gmail.com. You can follow us on Twitter at cultoftunedice. You can follow me on Twitter at bloodiedfox. Yeah. So, thank you very much. Goodbye.